Well, if this isn't a throwback, I don't know what is, because we are in my old room. Hi guys, what is up? It's Ruby. I hope that you're doing well as we can be during this very, very strange time in the world. I feel like I've talked about it enough on this channel. Everybody's talking about it, but I feel like YouTube needs to continue to be a place of escape, so I'm gonna move right past that. If you've been following me on YouTube for a while now, then you would definitely recognize this background, but I am in my old room in Nashville. I thought it would be really fun to film in here today, and it's so wild to be back here. I think the last time I filmed a video in here was like almost 3.5 years ago, so this is definitely a blast from the past. Today I have my low buy update for the month of March. As always, I'm filming this very casually, kind of sit down chit chat style on my vlog camera. My vlog camera is actually the only camera that I brought with me to Nashville, but I'm really glad that I brought it nonetheless. That's what I'm filming my videos on for the time being, but you guys know that like my sit down low buy updates are always filmed on my vlog camera anyways, so that works out. As far as kind of my overview for the month of March, not much to say here. I already kind of knew that it was going to be a little bit more of an expensive month just because I did have Dakota's 8-month vet appointment. So me and Kevin split that cost obviously, but she did have to get a couple more vaccines, some more medication. She had to get an exam. So that was already a pretty expensive purchase, but it was definitely more of an expensive month than what I thought it would be, just because me, Kevin, and Dakota are in Nashville right now to get away from New York since it is the epicenter of this virus. So I did have some unexpected costs and purchases just because of us traveling down here so last minute. However, it looks like for the majority of the month of April, I'm going to be down here in Nashville, so I don't really foresee April being an expensive month just because I feel like I'll be mostly here in Nashville, working from home, not really going out, definitely not eating out. So I think from the little extra that I had to spend this month, it's gonna kind of be the opposite in April. But without further ado, let's just get into all that I had to purchase for the month of March that didn't fall under my unnecessary month-to-month expenses that there always are. So the first thing that I spent money on in the month of March was some tea tree oil. Kind of like a weird TMI story, but it might help some of you guys. I had like a really weird like dry skin, almost rash on like my elbows and knees, and I didn't really want to go to like a Minute Clinic or my doctor or anything just because right now I wanted to like keep as safe and like as healthy as possible. So my mom actually told me to go out and buy some tea tree oil and put it on my elbows and knees, and it cleared that rash up right away. So I guess tea tree oil is like the miracle drug, who knew? This was definitely the most expensive thing that I had to spend money on the entire month of March. Dakota's 8-month vet appointment, so I had to pay $230 for that, which it definitely was a little bit painful, but that's why I'm so thankful to have multiple sources of income and also a savings in case I ever have to dip into something, which I didn't for this purchase, but it was definitely a pretty penny. However, anything for my puppy, I will spend whatever it takes to keep her healthy. I spent $126 on Equinox merch this month. I definitely needed some new athletic wear, active wear this month. I feel like you guys probably think I'm always buying like active wear, but I definitely like went through my closet this month, got rid of some leggings that were just like getting old and a couple sports bras that were like just getting old and needed to be replaced, so I had to spend money on that. I spent $52 on a SoulCycle sports bra. For those who don't know, in March I completed Warrior Week for SoulCycle, so I got 20% off of any like merch item that I wanted, and I had my eye on this Lululemon Energy sports bra, so I got that and I was super, super happy about that. So like I said, me, Kevin, and Dakota on the 18th of March flew from New York to Nashville, so I ended up having to purchase an unexpected plane ticket. Luckily though, tickets are super, super cheap right now because nobody wants to be flying, so I spent $98 on a Southwest ticket from New York to Nashville, Tennessee. Obviously a one-way because we don't know when we're going back. We will be going back, but when is currently unknown. Spent $8 on some dog shampoo for Dakota that we had shipped here to Nashville. Poor Dakota has been dealing with some allergies, which I'm sure if any of you guys have dogs around this time of year, they're probably dealing with the same. So we had to get her some like anti-itch Burt's Bees shampoo so we could give her a bath and make her feel better. As I'm currently filming this, SoulCycle is still doing this, but they have their appreciation sale going on. So I picked up a couple extra things. I picked up 2 pairs of leggings, a sports bra, and a new like pink hoodie because I live in my black SoulCycle sweatshirt, so I wanted to get another one. I had some extra money in my budget when I purchased this, so I didn't go over like my budget or anything, and I still had plenty to put into my savings at the end of that week. So in total on those items, I spent $131. As you guys probably know, at least in the US, the majority of like spas and nail salons are closed, and I am definitely a lover of acrylic nails. I have them on right now. So it's actually one of my goals while we are currently in quarantine to learn how to do my own acrylic nails, because I figured, A, it's something to keep me occupied, but it's also a way to kind of save me money in the long run, just because I figured, you know, I'm paying $35 every 2 weeks to get my acrylic nails done, and they do a fantastic job, but I figured, you know, if I spend somewhere around like $100 to get an acrylic nail kit for myself, I can kind of make my money back pretty quickly. So I spent $36 on a professional nail drill. It's from Melody Susie. It's what everybody kind of told me to get. It's one of the like least expensive nail drills on the market, but it's one of the best quality nail drills to buy. So that's what I got. I'm gonna be testing it out tonight. Hopefully all my fingers stay intact. I spent $23 on eBay to purchase some nail files and then the nail brush to actually apply the acrylic. And then from Amazon, I spent $78 on the actual acrylic nail kit that included like the primer and the powder and the monomer. And then I also purchased 2 nail polish colors and then a quick drying top coat. I don't use dip or gel or anything like that. I use normal polish when I go get my nails done. So I wanted to just order like 2 colors since I didn't bring any with me to Nashville. And you guys, that is literally everything that I purchased in the month of March. I feel like it wasn't a super long list per se. I've definitely had months so far that have been longer in like total of what I purchased, but I feel like everything that was on the list was definitely a little bit more expensive than my typical month. So let's add all of this up and see how much I spent. Alright, so in total, all of my extra purchases for the month of March totaled to $792 even. As always, I do round up all of my purchases just that I don't have to like add the change and everything, so that's why it's always an even number in these updates. I know I've said that before, but I still get questions about it. Definitely my highest month of spending so far for this low buy. I honestly can't imagine myself spending anything over this for the rest of the months of 2020, but like I said, there were definitely some unexpected purchases this month, some expensive purchases that I did know were coming, but I knew that it would definitely raise the total. But like I said, I feel like any sort of extra purchases I made this month will kind of be like countered by the little money that I'm going to be spending in April. As far as a goal for April, I know that I've been kind of like setting goals recently. On one hand, I feel like I'm not going to spend that much, but if we end up going back to New York in the month of April, I might have to spend a little bit more again on plane tickets, assuming that I'm going to be here in Nashville for the entire month of April and not flying back maybe until early May, but that could always change. I feel like I want to set myself a goal of like $450 for the month of April. I feel like that's like a pretty attainable number. If you did enjoy this video and you are excited to see more content from me, not just these low buy updates, but also lots of fun, exciting content, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World channel. If you haven't already, it would seriously mean the world to me, guys. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon. Whenever you all are watching this video, stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. We're going to get through this. I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you all in my next video. All right, bye everybody.